there is no other resources that you can go and search about this thing.
Right. There's no community center or bar or something
Not
like
at
that.
all.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Bar? We
No,
don't have bar.
I'm just. And it was your cousin who actually first said told you might be gay, right?
Yes, yeah.
Not in a weird way, but how did that happen? What did he say?
As I said, we used to play games together, and he was the only friend I had back in the day, and we were super close. And he was always being super nice and kind, and he's the only he was one of the guys who made me start thinking that all the straight guys are not horrible, because he was kind and he was super caring. So he was seeing some signs, but he was not sure that if that's me or not. But I was at grade 3.
So like 8 years old or something.
9.
Okay.
He was 8, I was 9.
Okay.
And he came to me and he was like, I think I found people like you. I was like, what do you mean by like me? Like, what's wrong with me? And he was like, no, it's like, I'll show you. And I was like, okay, fine. Let's see what what you saw. And back in the day in Iran with the satellites, there were a couple channels that they were advertising for porn. And
gay porn.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
No.
Just
it was
porn.
It was just porn.
Okay.
It was it was not even porn. It was just a channel that was advertising for other channels that you had to pay for them.
Right.
And so it was not like totally porn, but he saw 2 guys are kissing. That was what he saw, and he was like, I think that's you. And the moment I saw that, I was like, oh, the first thing came in my mind, it was like, oh, I'm not alone. Because before that, I thought like it's just me. Like I never knew that other people can have the same feelings. And
you weren't mad at your cousin. You didn't say, what are you saying?
No.
Or right?
No.
It's incredible that he did this.
Oh.
I mean, no, it kind of is. Like it's sort of beautiful. Like he's saying, I think I found somewhere where maybe he's doing this from a supportive place, right?
Yeah.
So,
I
mean, he's a kid himself, and he's instead of sort of saying, oh, you're different, I don't want to be your cousin, whatever. I mean, it's that's quite a story.
I was so lucky, and to be honest with you, if it was someone else, I could get a little bit mad, but it just because it was him and I knew him, and
he's not gay.
He's not gay. No.
Where is he now?
He's in Australia. Yeah, okay. He's married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you talk to? I mean, he must be very proud of you that you've sort of blossomed into this.
He is.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you do find comfort. You find comfort in a gay messenger group.
Yes.
On Yahoo.
Yeah. It was a couple years after that. I think I was around 13 years old, and it was super popular to have a Yahoo account back in the day and go online and chat with other people. It was. I don't know about here, but in Iran it was a huge thing. Like, oh my God, internet! We can be connected with other people.
This would be like early 2000s.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And then, yes, I remember one day I went online and I was trying to go to because it has different rooms. You could go there and chat with other people and kill time, basically. So, but as I said, it was super popular. So I remember one day I was going through the rooms, and the only thing I knew it was the word gay from that advertisement. That was all I knew, like nothing else.
You and by this time in your early teens, you haven't talked to anybody about this or anything.
No,
You're
not
just your cousin and
yes, yeah, because we knew that like it's a bad thing, and we shouldn't talk
quote
about
unquote
it.
bad thing.
Yeah. And
you just did air quotes. A lot of our audience is listening to this on a podcast.
right,
So
yeah.
you didn't actually think it was a bad thing.
No,
All right.
Yeah. And that was when I was going through all these rooms, I realized that one of them is called gay room. I scared. I shut the system down. I thought they're gonna
Shut the computer.
Yeah, because you know, I was still in Iran, and I
You
was
thought
scared.
even just looking going into this group.
They thought that they're gonna find our house and come to harass me.
Wow.
So I just turned everything off, and I couldn't sleep that night. I was waiting for the coffee net in our area to be open, so I can go there and check what is that. And
Like an internet cafe you would go
yes,
to.
yeah.
Okay.
And I thought if police comes there, I can be like, it wasn't me. Like there are other people here too. They're searching this thing. I was.
But you were interested enough that you couldn't
Obviously.
stop thinking about it.
Yeah. And I remember I went there, and the very first moment I opened that gay room, I was shocked by the amount of Persian people who were in that room. And they were all like representing Persian LGBT community. And it was so funny. I thought like, oh, maybe they're just in Tehran. But, in the rooms, they were like, if someone was from Mashhad, they were like, I'm from Mashhad. Is anybody from Mashhad? Let's talk. Let's be friends, and this sort of thing. So I was, again, the first thing came in my mind. I was like, oh, great. I'm not alone.
Yeah.
There are other people in Iran.
Yeah.
They're like me. So that was the very first thing that came to my mind. And I started chatting with one of them. I can't even remember his name, but he was asking weird questions, not in a bad way. Like there were some sort of words. I don't know what does that mean. So I just was like, okay, I'm pretty amateur in this. So could you explain to me what you're asking?
Masalanchi,
Like, what's your position? And like, are you top or bottom? And it's like, what top and bottom? I'm at the middle, I think. This sort of thing. And he started to explain everything, and he was like, if you feel like this, you're belong to this group. If you feel like this, if you want to be a woman, you're a transsexual, and if not, you're fine with your sexuality and all these things. He started to explain that, and thanks God he did, because there is no other resources that you can go and search about this thing.
Right. There's no community center or bar or something
Not
like that.
at all. No.
Yeah.
Bar? We don't have bar.
I'm just. Well, you don't have to make
You
fun
can
of me.
barely
I'm
go
just
on.
explaining that there's no Church Street bar in Tehran that you can go and hang out at.